EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 37-yard line. Ready, set. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Gravity line. Ready.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Crack away. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Gonna throw right away. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. London brought in motion. They'll run it for the 1st time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Ron Payne there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short in the 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Bijan Robinson, and he's in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown
often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hurt! Right there! Let's go! Hut!
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders' first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready!
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go!
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll go play action now with Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Here we go. 19.
Now, with whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. But there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. He panics on 1st down. We'll give this to Pitts once more. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50s. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, Penix. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
The extra point, up and good. The Commanders will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 30. Five-yard line.
Ready, set. Set up. Cowboy 80.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. Another run here for Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's going to be third. They need one. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. From the gun, here is Penix. That is hot. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Bring it. Down.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Gates Pierce in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. now. Here's 2nd and 4. Down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Warriors. 60 Eagles.
Ready on 1st down. Daniel. One complete to Jalen Lane. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all that. Hasty.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jalen Walker getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Daniel. Look wide. Get this one complete. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Washington.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Here's Carter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15 yards pick up there. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end, Pitts. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st First and 10 at the 26.
On the option, here's Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 left, 18 left. Buffalo 18. Take over.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal.
London brought in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And return this from the 10. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. On play action, Daniels. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
He's going to air this one out, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Not going for 2, they'll pick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Complete, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Escaping to his left, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will tie this game up here late in the first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Let's go.
Now Penix. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. First and 10.
That's another Falcons first down.
On play action, Penix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just...
To the pylon, he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Washington.
First and 10.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Hold it ready.
Third down, 3 to go.
Come, 19. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. The Commanders will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now going to keep it on the zone read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will have the Commanders' first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
19, charge, go!
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Lightning, 18. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. 18, Rattler, 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He will have the conversion and more. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Viking, 8.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Ready?
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll let this go. Towards the end zone.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Ready.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Commanders' 40-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Pitts is the man in motion. Third and 2. And Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
Of the field, but that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, it's Penix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And he will score. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but once you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Falcons.
Schultz, the motion man.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 29. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Pappas. The throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mooney in motion. And the lefty panics on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Penix. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
1st down.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll throw with Daniel. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball against the man, and it's no gain.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Hold it ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Daniel. Open space, and it's McLaurin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
This makes the score. Commanders 55. Falcons 48.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where he'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
To the right, that's Pitts. Big strides, look at him go! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 50 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Washington. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Deron Payne in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Penix. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.